Ah, Beetlejuice, time for Halloween. So we just got to finishing Beetlejuice, or part 2. And my rating is gonna be pretty simple. It's like a solid C movie. Maybe a B if you really love it, and I'll give you a pass for that. Simply for the fact that they did so much in their styles. Yes, it's a regular movie. It's a sequel to the first one, which we all obviously we've come to love. This one they had fun. They did a lot of practical effects, stop motion, claymation, even just the miniatures. They had so many good little pieces that just gave you that homage feel to the original, which, you know what, I'm a sucker for. I'll give you mad props for that. Bringing back a lot of the cast, except for one of them, because, you know, haha. But overall, I think the characters in this one were pretty fun, except for a writer. I think they were too much on the nose to it. Maybe they could have given her a new look. Her keeping the same hairdo might have been a bit too much, and she did feel slightly different from the original movie as a character, so maybe something might have been different in that. Let me know down below if you guys think differently. Was she too off? Am I just overthinking it? But for the movie, I think it's a solid C. Again, them doing the animations, having their fun. Story though, story. They were everywhere. We had to follow Jenny Ortega having her mommy issues, her dad being, you know, dead, her grandpa not passing away, Beetlejuice coming in, trying to help out Ryder, and at the same time, Ortega basically getting swept away to the underworld by a dead guy who was a murderer. Go figure. And not only that, Beetlejuice is now being hunted down by William Dafoe and his ex-wife, crazy soul-sucking lady. Which, you know, you've got to have a baddie in the movie. But again, it's like so many things to keep track of. And not only that, their mom, she was kind of a crazy loony lady. I don't know how to put it. That's how she did. It was fun for the first 5 minutes, but then after that, it just kind of got annoying. Honestly, they could have deleted the mom trying to be there at all. Just like delete her. And I think the movie might have been a bit better, and they could have fleshed out more people. Doesn't mean that the characters weren't entirely fleshed out. I actually still enjoyed it again. Jenny Ortega, Ryder, and for the record, Michael Keaton. Whoa, my dude, he still has it. After what, 30 years, he's still Beetlejuice, and he still has that pull. He's still fun. Oh my god, this guy, I don't know. He's like what, 70 now? And he's still a banger in this kind of a role. I mean, wow. I can't say this film is entirely bad because he just stole the movie. He was fun. When he was on screen, great time. I loved it. Which is a shame because I felt that it was, what, roughly halfway into the movie when you really get to see him more and more. Movie's a little bit slow with her being addicted to pills, having her awkward millennial partner guy. I don't know. He was cringe on legs. I wasn't a fan of him. When he got injected by the truth serum at the end, it was kind of obvious. Super obvious. The story, again, it's a bit everywhere with all the chasing and the going back and forth and trying to keep track of everything. That kind of puts it down for me. Although, I think what really saves it is just the actors having a fun time with it. And honestly, just the practical effects. I really enjoyed that. That's part of my damn weakness. Stop motion, practical miniatures. I know, I'm sorry, humans. What also dumbs it down for me is the finale was pretty underwhelming. I thought something cool was gonna happen, give you a little bit of a ooh ah. But the wedding that they had, although cool in the way he took care of the people recording, the musical piece was funny. But it was like 5 minutes of this piece. It kind of overstayed its welcome, and the way they took care of both the cringe millennial husband and the crazy evil soul-sucking ex-wife, although cool because I love the sandworm, it was just so quick. You just go, what? And then William Dafoe's there with his police crew only to just get frozen in 2 seconds, so who cares? They had the pieces to make a really fun, amazing sequel, but they filled it in with so much. I feel like they could have taken this movie, split those ideas in two, and have probably a 2 and 3. That would have been way more concise, probably have a way better script because, again, so many things to keep up. It just feels a bit jumbled, even though it's entertaining because the film is entertaining. It's fun. The jokes are there. I laughed. The cinematography, the animation that they did, the practical effects. But in the end, that's all fluff when your story is like mid. That's it. I'm sorry. It's mid. Banger actors, but they can only do so much with this kind of writing. That's my take. Maybe you love it way more. If you do love it way more, tell me why I'm wrong. I will completely hear it out. I do need to go and rewatch the original again just to make sure that I was right about writer. But I'm probably right. Maybe I'm wrong, but we'll see. That's my take on the Beetlejuice film. Could have been a GOAT, but sadly is a fun film, although it is pretty much flawed. So take with that what you will, and y'all take care.